Let's see. Third episode time. I've again stayed as blind as possible. I really only know that there might be some Applejack, there might be some Rainbow Dash. The episode title is Castlemania, with it being Maine. Yeah, puns, yay. So, play.
What's wrong, Twilight?
I've gone through every book in Ponyville, Spike, and there isn't a single mention of the mysterious chest that came from the Tree of Harmony, nor anything about keys to unlock it.
This better not be the only reference throughout the entire season.
Opening it is pretty important. I hope Princess Celestia has some ideas. If the library in Canterlot doesn't have anything, I don't know where else to look. My dearest Twilight, while it would be perfectly lovely to have you in Canterlot once more, I have another option in mind much closer to Ponyville.
You're spying on her.
As you know, the ancient castle that I once shared with Princess Luna lies mostly in ruins.
You're actually covering it.
Everfree Forest. But if you look carefully, you may find a book
It's a lot
that could
different.
prove helpful to your research, hidden somewhere in what's left of the castle library.
Wow, look at all these ancient books. It's a veritable gold mine of information.
Do books like disintegrate over time? Because shouldn't this be a millennia old? Oh.
So, Twilight, ready to head home?
Are
What's
you
with the
kidding?
star?
This
The spider.
place is perfect.
What?
You move.
There is no
Why?
way I'm moving.
This is the most daring dare any pony ever dared.
What am I watching?
It's exciting.
What?
What y'all doing?
Rainbow Dash and
Yeah.
Applejack are competing for the title of most daring pony. This is the final test. The Bee Stare. Last pony to blink wins.
I'm gonna need my bees back.
But then we'll never find
How
out
did this
who the
even
most
come to
daring
be?
pony is.
And I'm not making a bee pun.
What about that?
Oh.
Well, what do we
Well, if
do
they're
now?
wearing the outfits, then what's the worry?
I've been keeping excellent score all day. Move the decimal, carry the 2, and congratulations! You're tied!
Tied? You can't be tied for the most daring pony.
I don't know. Numbers don't lie. I'd love to stay and keep keeping score, but I promised to help test the new school bell. I get to ring it all week, non-stop, and I don't even have to take turns because everyone's volunteered.
I didn't need to see that shaking.
Okay, no problem. We just have to come up with another daring dare. Right.
I'm surprised that AJ's hat isn't on top of that hat.
I think I might have an idea of what we can do.
Look,
Rarity, don't you think it's a
Why
little
are they
late in the
there?
day to be walking through the forest? It is star spider season after all. Though I'm sure you have a very good reason.
Simply the most important reason I've ever had in my entire life.
Oh, well then I'm happy to help. What is it?
I've heard rumors that the castle of the two sisters is filled with the most gorgeous of ancient tapestries in
so you
all
could just
of
walk there
history.
easily, whenever.
Moves me to think of those magnificent creations.
At least we're covering this
resting there
castle,
in those
finally.
Old ruins, totally unappreciated.
I see.
I require your help in borrowing one or two to bring back to the boutique where I can restore them. Maybe
Borrowing.
I'll even use the patterns as the inspiration for a new line.
That does sound very important.
Yes, well, maybe not the most important thing in my entire life, but retro ancient classical will be all the rage next season, so it's nothing to sneeze at.
She's recycling. It's not like she's stealing.
you sure you need those tapestries?
But of course. Although, I must admit these ruins are a fright. Just look at all the dirt everywhere.
Angel!
You know, now that I think about it, if this was really where they were up till the Nightmare Moon thing, then Luna has, like, no perception of Canterlot at all.
Practically an artistic treasure trove of ancient good taste.
Or by perception, I mean, like,
You really shouldn't have run off like
that was
that.
all
Ancient
completely
ruins are
new to her.
filled with all sorts of things that can hurt you. You could stub your toe or trip on a loose stone. You have to be careful.
Angel hasn't been an asshole so far.
I don't think I'll need all these candles, Twilight. I was really only scared for a second.
Oh, these aren't for you, Spike. We're gonna be studying late into the night, and we're gonna need all
But
the
what's
light
the
we
whole
can
thing
get.
about the Star Spider?
Great. Well, here we are.
What's so daring about this place? This is where we got the elements of harmony.
When I was just a filly, Granny Smith told me of an ancient legend. When Nightmare Moon was banished, not every last bit of her dark magic went with her. Granny used to
Well,
say,
that
when
sounds
night
like
falls
past
on the
tense.
castle, that magic takes the form of the Pony of Shadows.
You mean like a ghost?
No, Pony, no.
It's good to see that face again.
This one is perfect.
Well, it certainly could use some restoration.
Be a dear. Fly up
This
there and
episode,
lift it off that
this
wall.
episode is like pairing everyone up for shipping.
Maybe from below?
I don't see what's so daring about an old legend.
Let's better not have Scooby-Doo references. I am
believe in
not a
ghosts.
fan.
You might want to rethink your position on that. You saw that, right?
Ow, I think I hurt my wing.
Oh, my dear, I am so sorry.
I thought that was
That
a leg
tapestry's
for a
far too
moment.
heavy. We'll just have to find a smaller one.
Oh, of course.
Where, pray tell, did you disappear to?
What do you mean?
While you were struggling under that fabric, the entire wall spun around. You must have activated a secret door.
Oh, I'm sorry.
At least she understands
I
it.
suppose these ruins are chock full of them.
Really?
Absolutely. We must use the utmost care as we can.
Okay, so
I feel like that was on purpose anyway.
It's true. Well, that's why I brought you here. I guess only the most daring pony of all could stay in this castle all night without being scared off.
Shipping feel.
scared? I'm not scared.
Well, me neither.
Then it's settled. Whoever stays in the castle the longest is the most daring pony.
Deal.
But it's gonna take a lot more than some shadowy ghost pony to get me to leave.
Me too.
What would those pictures even be? Like, general outfit?
Find anything, Spike?
No, whatever.
Nope, nothing yet.
What are you doing here? The Journal of the Two Sisters. Maybe this
Oh.
is the book Princess Celestia was talking about.
Or that could just be a diary.
Afraid of the dark, Applejack.
I can't say that I am, but even if I was, I'd be at least 50% less scared of it than you, Rainbow Dash.
I don't know how all that math works because I'm not scared at all.
Me neither.
You know, I would suspect Rainbow Dash is actually
What's
better
the
at math than
matter?
AJ.
It's just a dark hallway full of disembodied pony legs.
Yeah.
What? Oh.
Nothing creepy about that.
I'm starting to wonder if maybe this castle doesn't want my expertise.
Oh dear. Angel?
Spikes from the wall, spikes from the
He
wall.
made the trip down with us, dear.
Oh, goodness! We have to find him. An ancient castle is no place for a bunny. He could get hit by falling debris, or the floor could give out under him. Oh, he could be trapped in a dark place with no way out.
I can only imagine how that might feel.
Applejack, if you're scared, you can just admit it. You don't need to put your hoof around me.
All these shipping fuel
I'm over
faces.
here.
Rarity, what is it? I felt something. Alive!
Angel!
Oh,
Well, tapestries or no, I have had just about
Flashlight
enough of
stuck,
secret
left there
passages,
forever.
mysterious
Please.
places, and unappreciative castles.
please.
We can't leave
Oh.
now. Not with Angel lost somewhere in this dangerous old castle. He could be trapped under a crumbling statue, or stuck high in
Angel's
a
gonna
tunnel
leave you guys to
full of
die.
food, or water, or any friends at all.
Yeah.
You've got to hear this. I love to duck behind the paintings, and though the Hall of Hooves still gives her a bit of a fright, the trapdoor slide is Luna's favorite.
Hall of Hooves?
Soon the organ to the outside will be finished. I can hardly wait.
What's the organ to the outside?
I have no idea.
If you have an organ to control all parts of your, like, trapdoor, secret passage castle, I approve. I like that idea.
You hear that?
Also, organ music is awesome.
The creepy sound of a haunted pipe organ.
Maybe.
I don't know what you're talking about.
More shipping fuel.
Twilight? Did you hear something?
Oh, Spike, quit being such a scaredy dragon. This castle is thousands of years old and half of it was destroyed by Nightmare Moon. Of course it makes strange sounds. It's practically falling apart.
Okay.
Angel! Angel! I'm sure we'll find him.
Angel?
What is that yelling? What?
They are perfect. No castle in its right mind could possibly object to
The
my
yellow one
exquisite
looks worse.
works of art.
Oh,
Well, I guess you
they're
are
hiding
recycling,
there,
whatever.
but I have to keep looking for Angel. Oh, I hope he doesn't think I've given up on him.
I'm right behind you.
Can't you just magically cut them?
Do you
At
think
the
there's
top.
a single room in this castle that isn't filled with terrifying things?
Whoa! It's just old pony armor.
Wait,
What's the big deal?
was the tail armored?
It's not like it's gonna come to life or anything.
Uh,
Right?
Okay. Huh. A lot more militarized in the past. Oh, it's probably going to be Pinkie doing all this. We've got everyone except Pinkie. Even though the legs look blue. Why are you yelling? You're gonna trim it up anyway.
Now you look here, Castle. You are very old and very scary, but your wall art is in an atrocious state. And there is nothing you can do to keep me from my sacred task of restoration.
Of restoration?
If you went back to Ponyville, that means I win, right?
And that one has spikes over a lot, even the tail.
Rarity.
Hmm.
I know hiding isn't really your sense of humor, but please let this be a joke.
Spikes, spikes, spikes. Oh.
Rainbow? Hello?
This better not be one of them gets accidentally ejected and then they argue over, you left, no, I was forced to, but you still left, blah blah blah.
Of all the castles in Equestria, this is by far the most ungrateful.
Only 2? Or 3, I guess, if Crystal Empire. What a weird castle.
Rarity! Oh, I hope you two are together.
You've seen enough of those. Stop being afraid of them.
Creepy armor. Come on, Castle. Is that all you got?
And Rainbow drops just so she could do that.
I was only trying to restore ancient.
Angel?
What the world is that?
Oh, you know, probably just more strange sounds of this old castle falling apart.
We haven't come back to the Star Spiders.
No one likes sarcasm,
What was up with
but-
that?
What got into them?
It's okay, Angel. You're okay. You're okay.
Shadows everywhere!
If only there was like a ketchup packet down there, it was squished so it would slowly leak out and make her cry more.
All right, everybody, stop!
Twilight!
Well, that seems an abuse of power.
Safe. Angel. Oh.
Fluttershy, what are you doing here?
She's with me.
Thank you.
Have
Oh, how
you
are you
spent
clean
the
again?
whole night running around scaring each other?
Well, that depends.
On what?
On whether or not you're the Pony of Shadows.
What's the Pony of
The-
Shadows?
What?
Oh, that's just an old pony's tale.
Then who's playing that?
We're going to find out.
The chances are so low that it's not Pinkie. It's almost gotta be Pinkie.
Pony of Shadows.
And musically talented, that also points to Pinkie. Some of that organ music sounds electronic. Not that I'm complaining, but still. Yeah.
Hey, you guys. Did you know I can totally play the organ? Because I did it.
Pinkie?
You're the Pony of Shadows? The Pony of what?
See? What did I tell you?
I thought you had to ring the school bell all week.
Oh, yeah. I only had to ring it for like 5 minutes. They said that was good enough. Yeah, can't imagine why.
Oh!
So then, I decided to throw a finish ring in the school bell.
How is she
party.
not deaf?
I didn't have any blue bells, and you can't throw a finish ring in the school bell party without blue bells. So I went to every free forest to pick some, but it started to get so chilly. I had to wrap myself up in the tarp I was going to use to scare the flowers. And then I saw
Blue
Fluttershy
Bill's
and
something we
They
know
wanted to
from
come and I
before.
invited them to my party.
Yeah.
Luckily, I followed them inside so I could help you all with your party.
What party is that?
The every pony come to the scary old castle and hide from each other while I play the organ party? Duh!
I swear this is going right back where I found it, just as soon as I returned it to its former glory.
Now don't go running
Again,
again.
what happened with the star spiders?
Can't
Why
believe
were
I'm
those
so
there?
blind. Guess I let my imagination get the best of me.
I think we all did.
I always let my imagination run away from me. Then it comes back with cake.
Well, it's good to know that whenever your imagination is getting away from you, a good friend can help you rein it in. And even though I didn't find anything out about the mysterious chest, I'm glad I was here to help all of you.
You certainly did that, Twilight.
Yeah! Why weren't you scared? Reading Celestia's diary made it hard to be afraid, because I knew what it was like when she and Luna lived here. Knowing something about the past made it easier to deal with my problems in the present. Even this
You
day-
probably read a lot more interesting stuff in there that we will never find out about.
I just thought of a great idea. Why don't we keep a journal, just like the Royal Pony Sisters?
All of us?
Sure! That way we can learn from each other. And maybe someday other ponies will read it and learn something too.
What a splendid idea.
I like the idea for the future thing, but is this just a setup for this season?
I'm glad Granny Smith's legend
Instead of-
wasn't true.
Okay, yeah, it's a replacement for the letters.
Because that means you two are still tied for most daring pony!
Shadow ponies? How ridiculous is that?
Alright, it's been a week. I usually record these right before I would do the next episode, so right now I'm prepped for episode 4, but let's do episode 3. There was one thing I did want to do, which I kind of forgot about until now, so I'll just kind of mention it, is that I wanted to compare episode to episode, so basically I wanted to say, this is the 3rd episode of this season. How is it compared to other episode 3s? So, looking back on episode 3s, it's probably one of the most mixed bunch, where the first season's Ticketmaster, which is bad. Second season is Lesson 0, which is amazing. And the third season is Too Many Pinkie Pies, which I'll say now, I did not like that episode. That episode was actually a bit too horrifying for me. So yeah, it's a really mixed bunch. I don't know, that's just something I want to bring up each time and start it now, even though I forgot it for the intro. So the actual episode, it was pretty enjoyable. It was basically a comedy and lots of shipping. Especially all the Apple Dash, just so much Apple Dash. I mean, you could easily just describe it with this.
Fight, fight, fight! Kiss, kiss.
And another point is Rarity's voice actor, who's always amazing. There's something even better about her this episode. I really can't figure out exactly what it was. Like, just the,
She's with me.
just that line is so perfect. Overall, it was just fun. So yeah, I guess that's it for the 3rd episode, and now I'll be moving on to the 4th episode, and then after that I'll be doing Anthology 3. Who knows when that'll come out in comparison to the episodes. So, yeah, bye.